Hi everyone, this is Chris again here with St. Francis TV, and I have two special guests here for Catholic Schools Week. And ladies, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
My name is Heidi Hopler, and I am lucky to be the director of St. Francis Preschool.
And I am Dawn Smith, and I am the principal at the Franciscan School.
Awesome. Well, we're very grateful to have both of you, as are the kids and our parents, and everyone's already in the spirit of Catholic Schools Week. And hoping both of you can share with us a little bit about what exactly is Catholic Schools Week.
Catholic Schools Week is a chance for us nationally to celebrate all the good things academically, spiritually, that go on to help our students grow for the future.
Absolutely. Just a time to showcase all the special things going on. It's a time to showcase our parish. It's a time to showcase our students and families and teachers as well. And just share, maybe even do some open houses, virtual information sessions, just to show even our prospective families why invest in a Catholic school.
No, absolutely. And I think that's a great point too, right? Like the whole community, who we are and what we do. I know earlier you were sharing just before we started a little bit about some of the different activities that are coming up this week. What do we have on count here?
So because it's a national event, to help unify us each day, there's a theme for the day. Today is Celebrate Your Students. And so at the preschool, we invited our students to wear their favorite character t-shirt. Our teachers also have on their favorite characters. There's lots of Pokemon, Paw Patrol. I've seen a few Darth Vaders out there, some Star Wars fans. And so that's how we're celebrating today. Each day there's, as I mentioned, there's something different going on. Tomorrow is Celebrate Vocations. And so we will be recognizing our clergy and all that they bring to our schools.
Tomorrow we're doing Celebrate Our Nation. And we'll be we're doing Celebrate the Nation and dressing our Sunday best as we go to community mass. And today we're celebrating our students, as Heidi said. We have several alumni that work at TFS. So we had one of our alumni speak at morning prayer and just share about her experiences when she was a student and remembering the Spirit Week as part of Catholic Schools Week. Our students dressed out in their PJs today. We also have some Darth Vaders and Pokemon in that as well. But they all received a donut at lunch. So we're just celebrating them as the students and the vibrancy that they bring to the community.
Very cool.
I think it's fantastic as well because our teachers get involved in it as much as the students. I know several of them went out and bought special character shirts just so that they could participate as well, which I think speaks to their dedication and their commitment to education in a Catholic community.
Very nice, very nice. And I know you both were also talking about this whole week kicked off yesterday with Mass.
Sunday, the weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday
and Sunday, we were at the Masses. We invited our students to join us at the Masses. They were dressed in their uniform, faculty and staff as well. We invited them, and we had our students partaking in, whether it was bringing up the gifts, offering the hospitality as parishioners were coming in. And then Heidi and I had a chance to just share for a few minutes why the school's here at St. Francis.
I think it was a fantastic way for us also to remind the community that supports us, the entire church community that supports us, of not only our presence, but of what their support means, particularly because our young people are the future of the Catholic Church, and it's important to make sure that they always feel included and are encouraged to participate in any way that they can.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, I know I've had the opportunity to get to know both of you, Miss Heidi, over the last couple of years, with my daughter being able to attend the preschool. And we're really grateful to celebrate our schools, celebrate our community, and as both of you all mentioned, all the hard work that goes in. These ladies work tirelessly, their staff, the teachers. It's really an unbelievable experience. Even just morning mass every Wednesday,
Wednesday.
is phenomenal. The students in different grade levels basically run the mass, and that's been a great experience in watching. Knowing both of you and hearing how passionate you are and watching you day in and day out, your commitment to the schools, is there, maybe I'll ask you to just share something, whether it's a story or an experience of just, what the preschool and what TFS means to you all.
I think one of the things that best describes the preschool experience for me is that it's in my heart and in everything that I do. I have a quote that I recently read from Oscar Wilde where he said, to help raise good kids, they need to be happy kids. And I feel like that is what we're providing in the framework of not only teaching them to be good, kind, respectful people, but people who go above and beyond to serve others and to help others. I think my staff, hands down, they're here because they believe in a Catholic education. They believe in creating, again, the next generation of Catholics.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just add to that, just the community as a whole. I'm fairly new to the community in my third year here. And just whenever I tour families, that's one of the things we start by, if they're going to tour in the morning, we start by inviting them to morning prayer just to see what our community is all about, because our 670 plus students plus all the faculty are out there with morning prayer every morning. Mm-hmm. And then we tour the school and they just see the community that exists here. And it's like, that is not something you can force. You can't teach it either, right? Mm-hmm. It's a part of it. It's ingrained in who we are. And what is so wonderful, and I mentioned it just a few minutes ago, is we have alumni that come back. They go off to college. They might even try the real world, and then they come back. I think we're up to potentially, we're looking at 6 or 7 alumni now working in some way at the school. We have teachers that have been there since day one. Mm-hmm. Most of our teachers, their own children have come through the school. And now we have even the grandchildren of some of our teachers or former teachers. And it's just, mm-hmm. It's that community building. You can't just make that happen. And, I've worked other places. This is a truly, truly special place. And as you said, your heart, and my heart's in education. And it just, being able to also celebrate, not only educating the child and educating the whole child, but just being able to celebrate my faith along with it and share my faith that is truly something special.
Yeah, I often tell parents when I tour that I'm very lucky to be in a place where I can do what I love, work with people I love, and have my faith thrown in. Yeah. And that's a trifecta that you don't get in very many places. And I agree with Dawn. We have a lot of people that come back. We even do have some grandparents mm-hmm. That are now bringing their grandchildren. They brought their children and now bringing their grandchildren. And the big joke at preschool for us is that we started somewhere as parents, as mm-hmm. parent volunteers. Then we eventually joined the staff, and our kids went on to a K-8 school, went on to high school, college, and we're still here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think that's a wonderful testament to, again, the belief that the teachers have in what we do, not only as educators, but as educators in not only academics, but also in faith.
Yeah. Oh, that's well said.
Yeah.
Well
and it's
said.
A happy place. You watch the kids get out of the cars in the morning. They're happy. They're skipping in. They're running in. They're joyful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm glad we're able to give them that space to be joyful in. It's just
Yeah,
it's very special.
During COVID, when we had to give tours, at least at preschool, we had to give tours without the kids being there. And I think I always apologized when I met the parents, the prospective parents, because I said, I feel like I'm giving you a two-dimensional tour. Without the kids there, without the staff there, you can't grab the energy and the community and the happy that's there. So I'm glad we're back to normal times. So yes.
Yeah. Wow, that was wonderful. As a colleague of both of yous, I feel and live this infectious energy. So it's wonderful to hear both of your stories. We're all appreciative of everything that you all do, and that we are one community. And so many of us, again, throughout this journey, return, which is so beautiful. Whether it be Catholic Schools Week or the schools themselves, is there anything else that either one of you would like to add?
We just want to encourage as many people as we can, as often as we can, to take advantage of a Catholic education and just come and talk to us, come and see what we're all about, so that it's one thing for us to sit up here and, to try to give you a fraction of what we feel and the passion that we feel for what we do, but it's another thing to actually step on campus and to see it. So we just encourage you to take advantage. So yes,
absolutely.
That's great. That's great. Well, you heard it here from Heidi, from Dawn, from myself. We are all very passionate about not just Catholic Schools Weeks, but our kids and our community. And we encourage you to check us out, come tour, visit our website, and come and experience what could be your story. From all of us here at St. Francis TV, thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.